The Dow is over $50,000. I don't know why you're laughing. You're a great stock trader.
We're on the moon train.
This is how you become a day trader.
Welcome to the lamest stock market rally of all time. Well, it is what it is. That's what she said. Now, today we came into the day with those 675 SPY calls. Remember, we sold most of them here. And then we managed to gap over yesterday's high, which is bullish. Now let me tell you, I exited them right fucking there. Did I get gains? Yes. Did it feel like eating candy with a wrapper on? No, it felt like eating candy with two wrappers on, because in this market right now, had you bought 675s for either Monday or Tuesday here, you didn't make much money at all. So then I have put entry right now, right here, 8 cents off the low of 674 puts for tomorrow. The reason I took them is I like to go into a volatile event like Brother Jerome's FOMC meeting tomorrow by just, if he decides to shit the bed, be in something already. And then I bought the dip here on 671s that I sold here and rode the 670s. Now, this pattern, I don't really have any other ideas besides this bullshit chug overnight, go nowhere. So I'm kind of hoping, wishful thinking, that the same will happen and we get close enough to what is that and what is that. Well, this is a old FOMC announcement price that is the bridge to what I'm about to talk next about, and the freaking trend line might as well be called the Strait of Hormuz. But anyways, no, that's there. That's 200. Same shit. Let me take that off. The point here is you got three gaps. You got, let me just switch here again. You got this gap right here. You got this little gap boy right here. And then you got this gap. Can you feel all of them tomorrow? Yes. If for whatever reason, whichever is left by Thursday, you will feel. So how can you play this? Well, obviously, here you see the Strait of Hormuz that I was referring to coming on down. And we almost went to it, and now we've with some sticky ass premiums. And again, one of my one-on-one guys has found really good success this week. I actually have a meeting with him in an hour and a half. He made insane money yesterday, so that'll be interesting to see how he fared on that. But there are a few. I've chosen to be very careful until I see this vol, not volume, unpin. Because right now, again, you are cruising on, like when you find an actual bottom, and sure, there is some volume to that, but it's not a bottom like here and here, right? So I'm kind of cruising light because there is no way that you make it through Brother Jerome, Vixpiration, SPY XDiv. And remember, do not be in any SPY from Thursday to Friday. Unless you get lucky on puts, which you might, and that will probably create a fourth gap. So got lots going on here. And then obviously OPEX on Friday. If we sell tomorrow, there's so many fucking puts right now, and I'll show you. There's still so many puts that I would think you need to get people chasing downside, because a lot of people are going to liquidate those puts if there's a sell, and then you need people to chase a little bit more. And if for some reason we find ourselves on Friday, there's a node, I'm gonna reveal it, there's a fucking huge node at 640, which is close enough to our good old FOMC spot, and we have a phantom print right there. If we are down here into the weekend and this crashes fast, I will buy it. Now for upside, tomorrow if we're cruising here at open, I will sell my 671s and I will probably take more in the money puts for this day. I might even roll to Thursday, and then the next upside target I have is up here on SPX. It looks kind of the same. All of these are targets that I have marked that we need to go and revisit. All of them, all the way up to here. Now, this collar, we haven't hit the high or the low, which is interesting. This is clearly controlled selling that is overhedged for optics or whatever the reason might be. Upside, you need to conquer and close over this fucking 9. You basically need to go to the 21 tomorrow. Okay, you need to attract buyers. To add to the plethora of catalysts, you have full moon tomorrow. Now, obviously, March 3rd was the full moon. That was here. We caught a snapback rally. We are ding 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 right fucking there. Very interesting. We have after it sailed down. So do we go and scoop some lows and sail up? Remains to be seen. I'm hopeful. But again, if this shit sells, let me be very, very clear. FOMC usually has a whipsaw move. You'll get a move up, a move down, and then the third move. I always look for the announcement price because I mark it on my chart because it is a new level given to us tomorrow. I always look if the first candle is green or red, and that tells you the final directional move of everything, and that's the one you play. Otherwise, there's a good chance that you will get smacked. If you like that sort of a thing, I'm not judging, but these gaps are gonna feel, as will this here. This little gap goes up there. So a lot to play for. The big fucking problem is this. Now today, we even called this, ooh, this is coming down. It did. And then what? Same setup as here, remember? We talked about it, boom, 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 boom. We caught that rally, and then the fucking thing happened. The market is waiting on its carrot. It does not know what to make of this war. It doesn't like it. It knows you have days left of reserves and then shit's gonna start to break, and all it needs is a plan. But we don't have any plan because of all of the chess playing or lack of plan. Okay? So again, you need unpinned vol, which means shit needs to start moving at least. Right now, only the market makers are making money. There were good plays, but look, I'm just pointing this out. This shit here, last CPI report was already a little hotter from this bump. The one before that, when they counted the gasoline only, were in the 60s and 50s. What the fuck do you think is gonna happen? You know what I mean? So, tomorrow is Wednesday. You have FOMC. First, you got PPI, like who gives a beep. Hopefully, it gives me a pop so I can get out of my calls. If it's a sell, puts will do the job. Bank of Canada, no one cares. And then Brother Jerome. And then Ueda. Thursday, Bank of England, everybody's setting their fucking rates. If Brother Jerome wants to piss Trump off, all he needs to do is, say these words. We at the Fed now need to monitor if there will be supply chain issues, and if so, we need to at least think of the possibility of a rate hike depending upon inflation. Remember, with tariffs, they didn't do shit, right? Well, tariffs came and went. So again, let me know in the comments. But if you don't have the tariffs and you can't bring this down, and you're supposed to somehow still ride on the talking points of bringing manufacturing to America with November approaching rapidly, let me know how you do it. I want to know. And then on Friday, if we pull off Wednesday and Thursday, I would suggest you fucking don't do anything but maybe see if Apple rips or Nvidia or one of these names with 0 DTs and do it likely. Maybe you want to play JPM. Saturday, Jerome Powell is out again. I don't know for what, but he is talking. And then this we will go through when we know what the scorecard says or the bingo card says. We will do this in the market analysis. Now, I do want to say, how do they create CHOP? I'll show you. They sell QQQ dark pool inverse to SPY dark pool. They buy QQQ flow inverse SPY flow, which means the markets do this. No one's singing any Lion King songs. Overall market, you need to basically gap up and hit that. If you're under that, you go to that. You can mark it. Wham bam! Thank you, man. I mean, it's not looking great on anything. So let's check the gamma here now that it's updated for tomorrow. You are right there. Best case scenario, you see that. Overshoot, you see that. Worst case scenario, you go there. That fucking sucks, you go there. So expect some moves. Let's see if they left us any leprechaun clues for Thursday. If you end up here, you're going to do, so you either need over that to chop, or you're probably ending up here. Oof, that looks ugly. Oof. Yeah, we could get that down movement. And like, again, if the market cheats the bid, don't you want to be sitting in some puts, $25 in the money, you know what I mean? While we're at it, let's just check what type of crumbs they have for Friday. There's a lot of hockey sticks down there. It doesn't look too hot. I just want to see if... What about Monday? Monday, 680. Interesting. Yeah, I mean, again, not a bad idea to have cash and like buy light on the contracts when shit starts moving, because yeah, the markets these haven't updated yet, and yes they have. The NAMO has now ripped from minus 50 to 8. You haven't made a lot of money. Yep. That's okay. I've taken what I could. Yesterday I had a good day. Today I had a good day. 5% each day. So I'm not like crying here. But it would be more fun with some more action. No doubt. They bagged us on the MOC. They didn't put it out today. Let's see if we can spot it. 6. Ah! There it is. Aren't you glad you watched? There's a fucking $5.89 billion buy order right there. And that was 2.4 billion. That's pretty huge. So now you know why they bagged that move and didn't show us, because it was really big. Obviously, I'm sure futures are down a little bit. Yes, they are. We are cleaning up here. Just keep an eye here overnight on that 670 order. Let me see, can we match it up with the price and the time? Yeah, it's here. Remember that wacky candle? That's it right there. So they had a $5.9 billion order that they put in right there. So hopefully this doesn't shit the bed completely. I mean, I expect last night, last night we had also sold off, and then we even gapped down more. We came here, we were all the way down at 666, and we opened at 672. So I'm not sweating here. That means that if you put on the same algo, you can open here. That'd be cool. I'd be content with that. God bless, guys. I know I said I'd do a different type of thing on YouTube this week, but I'm putting together my next installment and kind of restructuring everything. I'm very excited about it. The point is to make everybody a better trader, so and just switch it up a little bit. So I'm working hard on that. But anyways, I'll keep posting here for now. God bless.
We're riding with